I just wanted to quickly show you the boys' planners. I'm new to filofaxes and planning. I just became involved in the community late March, early April, and got my first one in the sale that was around that time. I got a domino personal in violet, and in the sale I grabbed this to have as a gift for someone. And a couple of weeks of me using my domino, my 9-year-old asked to have one himself, and a couple of weeks of him using this, his 7-year-old brother asked to have one as well. So Connor's got a personal icon, Eric's got a personal metropole. Their setups are mostly identical. The difference is that Connor has week on 2 pages, and I've cut up a 3/4 book. I've cut the paper 2 size and punched it and put it in his brained up in his OT section. Eric's got day on 1 page and year 1 2 paper. Eric has Jar Jar Binks, and Connor has lost his Yoda. Eric has lost his pen. They've got different coloured day markers. And then the other difference is Connor didn't want a dashboard. He just wanted a Project Life card behind his flyleaf, whereas Eric wanted the dashboard that Mummy made. And they've got different colour flags. So, over here, I'll just go to Connor's, it's easier for me. So he's got his sticky notes and his flags on here. The flags are so if there's something either I need to alert his teacher to or his teacher needs to alert me to, we just stick it to that message so that we know we have to check it. Then he's got a Project Life card he's picked, and behind it and behind Eric's dashboard is a small card with just a note saying that this is something that's precious to them. If you find it, please contact Mummy. And then there's their filofax registration. Then Connor has a doggy tag. This is their school section, which has note paper in for their teacher and I to communicate. It then has a plastic pocket from filofax for school notes, which I'm not going to show you because then it will show them stuff I'm trying to hide. And then here is an address sheet, which on the other side has there's various specialists' contacts. So if an emergency occurs at school and my husband and I are not available, the school can just directly contact their physio or whatever they need for the injury. Then they have a diary, and they have the same colour coding system. And with the red, this is for physical, and either they or their teacher can write in here. So if their teacher notices one of them running, running can cause damage to their knees due to their connective tissue disorder. So the teacher would write down that they saw him running. And then if I wind up with him crying in the middle of the night with sore knees, I can just look for the red pen and I'll know what's wrong. It also means he's got this note to be able to show his teacher. So he's written this himself where someone's pushed him in the face and his jaw was making a popping noise. So if that got worse, then I'd be able to take him to the physio and we would have this information instead of the usual 20 questions that we played before this. This is their final colour code. It's just on a white sticky note that's folded over their page marker. School is dark blue, black is family, red is physical, green is extracurricular, and light blue is Dad's work, because they both wanted to know when Dad's at work. They wanted to know when there's appointments that Mummy might be at, so that they would know where we are. The other handy thing is, it means if they get injured at school, the teacher can look here and see that my husband, if it's say before 12:50, they know my husband's not available, so call me first. But they can also see when I might be in physio with either myself or taking a child in, and when there's physio appointments available. We make a generic physio appointment that is for the family, and then depending on which individual needs it, they get it. Their next section is their brain dump section, and in here they can write about their feelings if something's upset them, but also each night, half an hour before bed, I'm trying to get them to record a happy thought or memory in here. Their occupational therapist had them doing squiggles and swirls, but also for Connor writing descriptive sentences and paragraphs, and Eric writing out his spelling words and making sure that they wrote very, very neatly how she wanted them to and taking their time. And they got very bored with that. So this is another way for them to be able to practice their writing. And the other one I'll get to in a moment. Their next section is sketch, because they both like to draw, so I just put some plain paper in there for them to draw on. Then we have the OT section, which has the same paper, And instead of writing descriptive sentences and that, I've been getting them to create lists of things like favourite Star Wars characters, Disney Infinity characters they would like to buy, and that sort of thing. And that's working. They're enjoying it a bit more. And their final section is physio. Because of their connective tissue disorder, their exercises can change fairly regularly depending on current injuries. So I've just put some note paper back here for the physio to be able to write down what their current exercises are, so that they've got that reminder for at home, but also their PE teacher can go to it and see what he can utilise to incorporate it in a lesson so that they're not left on the sidelines. The other important thing is the teachers have had this explained, as well as the boys understand it, that the only space that grown-ups are allowed in, or other people are allowed in, is the physio section, the school section and the diary section. The rest is their personal space and shouldn't be invaded. I hope you've found this of interest. I would love to hear from other parents who've got planners set up for their children. I'd love to see videos of other kids' planners and how other parents have designed it for their kids, just to give me a bit more inspiration and ideas. Oh, the other thing was, so far they've not shown interest in decorating, apart from Eric has been covering the times with washi, because he doesn't need the times, he just needs to, he writes Dad's roster up the top, and then we write the physio a few lines down, and then so on and so forth, so that he's got plenty of space still to write if he hurts himself at school, and that sort of thing. And so far it's working for them. I would like to get them more into working on things in it though. So thank you for watching. Bye.